when you come in my house, take off your shoes and punish that like button. It costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe and punish that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? So you got this white, racist white man named Chud the Builder. Chud goes around and he antagonizes black people by calling them the N-word and to get a reaction out of them. Roll the clip. Now, peep the scene. Now, if I was locked up with him, this is how it'd go. He'd be in the cell, right? Now, I probably was on a visit or whatever when they ended up letting him in there. And for those that don't know who I am, I'm an ex-convict. Did a lot of time. We ain't finna go through. I'm just finna tell you all what will happen to Chud when he go to prison. So Chud will be in his cell. I'm probably just coming off a visit because I ain't seen him come in. You know, the homies be like, hey, it's a white guy up in the cell. And it's that Chud dude, that racist white dude. I'm like, what? They be like, yeah, the racist white dude, Chud, he in the cell over there. I'm like, okay, bet. So I'll sit there in the day room with the homies. You know, we'd be playing cards or whatever, wait for him to come out. So when he decided to pop his head out, right, he'd go wherever he going, right? He might even be going towards the bathroom, go to the bathroom, whatever. And I get up from the table like, hey, homie, hey, who is you? Right? He instantly turn red. And he gonna be like, oh, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, come here, white boy. Let me holler at you right quick. Now, before we go any further, I would not do this to every and any white man or white boy that come into prison, okay? This video is only tailored to Chud and people like Chud, the Builder, okay? So, in me saying that, if I offend you, then I meant to offend you because you are a Chud supporter. And well, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm like, hey, come here, let me holler at you right quick. And he was like, yeah, what's going on? Then I pull out that sword of justice and I put it right at his stomach. I'm like, listen here, white boy. Now, my homies done told me who you are. Oh, be quiet, don't say shut up. Right? Now, all that racist that you've been doing all over the internet, talking about people chimping out and calling black people niggas and all that, call me a nigga right now. Say it. And I already know he gonna say, man, that was just for content, man. I was just doing that. It's freedom of speech. I'm like, all right, bet. Freedom of speech. Now put the knife away. I said, you were doing it for freedom of speech? He's like, yeah, man, that's all I was doing, man. Nothing more. I really like black people. I got black friends. I'm like, oh, okay. I bet you good. I'm good. Yeah. Go ahead. Go about your business. Okay, thank God. He could walk off. I know y'all thinking I just let him off the hook. Nah. See, there's a guy in there by the name of Big Larry. Big Larry is sexually attracted to white men. I don't know, you know how, black dudes out here in the free world call white women snow bunnies? I got to get me a snow bunny. Well, Big Larry, the type of dude that got to get him a snow bunny, the male type. He loved white boys. So I put the word out, hey, Big Larry, we got one over here, right? Because Big Larry was 2 pods away from me. So I would have sent the kite or seen him on the yard or somebody told, I would have sent word to him like, hey, we got a white racist white boy over here. And he know exactly what to do with that. So wherever Chud the Builder, hold on, I'm giving y'all the story. We building it up. Hold on, y'all, chill out. So Chud the Builder, he'd come back from the bathroom or whatever, and he'd go to his cell. And then I roll right up in this cell. And he'd be like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, check this out, man. Are you a racist, yes or no? No, man, I ain't no racist, I told you. And then I'll just be like, wow! Smack him right in the mouth. Boom! Who the fuck is you raising your voice at? Who is you raising your motherfucking voice at, right? Oh, come on, man, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me now, pull out the knife. Man, shut your motherfucking mouth. Close them lips right now. Man, I'm sorry, man, stop saying you sorry. Shut up. Now listen to me. I need for you, I would have pulled out my phone, right? I need for you to get on this phone. I need for you to call your manager. I need for you to call your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, anybody that cares about you and don't want to see you hurt or possibly killed up in here. Get on this phone. This my Cash App. I need 5 bands in there right now. You got 10 minutes, I would have thrown the phone, right? He would have complied. That would have went on for maybe 2 weeks. Every other day, get up on that phone, right? Get your motherfucking ass on that phone and get me my money, right? Now, this is what you call the boo game, where some people might call it selling wolf tickets. But for those that know me and know how I was programming in prison, y'all know I wasn't selling wolf tickets. So for the ones that be like, well, Donta, couldn't he just check into the guards to go tell? Y'all didn't think I had the guards on my pay. Listen, I had guards on my payroll. If he would have dared to go to a guard, let's say he did go to a guard, they would have told him, shut the fuck up and take your motherfuckers back to your cell. If he would have tried to drop a kite and put it in a box, it's this wooden box that you put these like medical and all that stuff, but you can put in kite slips of paper, let you know like, hey, I'm in trouble or whatever. But like I said, I was tied in with the guards. So they would have just took his little note and threw it away. And they would have told me what he did. And I would have punished him. I would have punished him so much that he'd be like, Donta, please don't punish me no more. Pause. But anyway, so the moment Chud tell me, hey, man, I ain't got no more money, man. You done took everything from me. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, the next part that I'm about to tell y'all how this would go for Chud, it's just the reality of prison. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. The only way that this won't happen to Chud, if he was a gorilla, which you can clearly see he's not. So I'm going to tell y'all what will happen to Chud. And before we go on, because it's about to get crazy, we about to go to a dark place since he can't produce no more money. We about to go to a dark place. But before we go to that dark place, I know some of y'all wondering, like, well, Donta, since he a racist, wouldn't the Aryan Brotherhood have his back? Wouldn't some other racist white gangs accept him into their clan? No. Let me tell y'all something about prison. Prison, it's all about respect. It's all about respect. See, I get the Aryan Brotherhood. I get the dirty white boys. They have their ideology and what they believe, but it's one thing that we all have in common is respect. You do not go out your way to cause an issue with another race in prison. Just like out here in the real world, he went out his way to call black people the N-words and say stop chipping out and then pull out a gun. And this is what got his ass locked up now. So in prison, they don't want to deal with him. They don't want to deal with that. At least if you call somebody the N-word, get ready to throw hands, not pull out a gun. Anyway, but let's get back to why it's about to get real dark for him if he don't have that money for me no more. So, hey man, Donta, I don't got it no more, man. I'm tapped out. Okay, that's cool. This is what I'm gonna need for you to do though. It's a guy that's 4 cells down that way on 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? This dude named Freaky Freddy. For those that don't know who Freaky Freddy is, I got a whole playlist of prison stories about him that I done did. I'm gonna have that pinned at the top of the comment section. 4 cells that way, there's a guy by the name of Freddy, but y'all know him as Freaky Freddy. I'm gonna need for you to go to that cell, and whatever he tell you to do, you gonna do it. Oh, what he gonna have me do, cleaning the cell? And I grab him. Whatever he tell you to do, you gonna do it. Now go. And he gonna go down there to Freaky Freddy's cell. And like I said, if y'all want to know how Freaky Freddy get down, I mean, it's in the name. Y'all know what's about to happen. And that's going to keep happening. And keep happening. Now, I might not be getting the money, but I'm going to be getting commissary off of a guy like Chud the Builder. See, here's the thing, y'all. I know y'all like, some of y'all going to be like, Dante, that's so wrong. But don't you believe in God? Weren't you preaching about Jesus? Do you think Jesus what would Jesus do in this situation? Let me tell y'all, I've been free for over 15 years. When I was in the inside, I was a monster. I'm not gonna lie, I was. In prison, either you're gonna be a predator or you're gonna be prey. It ain't no middle line. It ain't, where I was at was a level 5 maximum. You had to catch at least 2 bodies in the system or be accused of catching 2 bodies minimum to be where I was at. Okay? So that lets you know the level of the seriousness. This is why people call me the final prison boss. The bosses of all bosses of prison. Because they know I done seen it all and I done it all to the maximum. This is why people come to me for prison advice. Like when somebody about to get locked up and they want to know what they got to look. One of the things people say, well, Dante, I'm a skinny white guy, I'm a skinny black guy. Well, what should I do? I'm about to go do some time. Well, the first thing I would do, if you gonna be out for 2, 3, 4, 5 months or whatever, waiting for trial or sentences or whatever, start working out. Bulk up. Work out, bulk up. Hell, go get a personal trainer to learn how to do fighting, boxing, MMA style, choking somebody out. That's the only really advice I can give you. I can tell you to, get your mind right and all this and that, but prison is the terror dome, y'all. Matter of fact, y'all put hashtag the terror dome. For my real supporters, y'all know what that is. But the thing about this Chud the Builder dude, listen, I know my content ain't for everybody. I know. I tell prison stories, I tell hood stories, and I give it to you in the raw and unfiltered. And it ain't for everybody, and I get that. And this thing that Chud the Builder was doing was foul. Foul. You was going around calling people the N-word, and your whole philosophy was that words shouldn't hurt. Freedom of speech. But then you had the nerve to, when they want to confront you, you want to pull out a gun. And that's what got his ass locked up now. And for those that might say, well, Dante, you should be able to say what you want. Okay, I got you. Whoever is out there saying you should be able to say what you want with no consequences. What if if a man is saying that in the comment section, if you was with your wife and a man, white or black, walked up to your wife and said, oh, let me grab your fat P word, or let me grab that fat ass. What is you gonna do? Or he say some of the most vile shit to come out his mouth, right? Towards your wife, towards your girlfriend. And some of y'all don't even give a damn about your spouse. But what if your mother was with you and some random guy walks up to your mama in front of you and says, hey, let me grab your P word. Let me pop that ass. What you gonna do? Unless you soft, unless you a person that just a punk, you gonna get active, right? So I don't want to hear all that, oh, words don't hurt. It's just the First Amendment. Well, guess what? If you bold enough to go out your way and say the most vile to somebody, then you should be ready to throw hands, not pull out a gun, not make somebody. You antagonizing. So he thought that he can get away with this because he's been getting away with it. But it caught up with him. I'm going to tell y'all something. Racist blacks, racist whites, racist Chinese, racist Latinos, any human being. Now, there's a difference between being racist and prejudice, okay? We all got prejudice inside of us. But if you are racist and you just hate somebody because of the color of their skin, and you going around doing what this dude, Chud the Builder, this dude, oh, you're chimping out. I hope, I'm not going to pray, but I hope that he suffers in there. And I also hope that he actually find God. I really hope that man change his evil, demonic ways. Do y'all really think, for those that believe in Jesus, there's you racists out there? I'm not just talking about the white racists. I'm talking about the black racists too, and other different tones of skin, culture people. Y'all think Jesus like racism? Did y'all forget he said that love your brother? Love thy neighbor? Huh? I'm glad that I didn't run across this Chud the Builder guy and he pulled that. But you know what? He knew who to do that to. He knew he would go into middle class areas where black people had something to lose, that had families that was being constructed. You notice he didn't go to the projects. He didn't go to the hood. Chud the Builder was a demon. A demon. A demonic, destructive force. You know, the Bible tells us if somebody strike you in the face, turn the other cheek and let them hit the other. I don't know if Jesus was saying that as a metaphor. There's some things that I'm sorry, I just can't let ride. If somebody punches me in the face, I'm going to punch them right back in the face. So I hope that maybe when Jesus said that was just a metaphor and he didn't mean that literally. I hope he didn't. Because there are some people, and I'm not just talking about this Chud the Builder dude, but there's some people in this world that I'll be wondering, like, why? Why do you even exist? Well, maybe that's cruel for me to say that. Just maybe that is. I don't know. Y'all for those that know about this Chud dude, let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about him. Let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about this video. Would I be wrong back in my prison days to basically extort and pimp this dude out to other men? Would I be justified? I mean, like I told y'all, prison is full of predators. I mean, he could fight back. He could, get his hand on a piece of steel and, buck. I mean, there's people that done did that. And no, I'm not saying I was a pimp in prison. For those that know who I am, y'all know what I used to do in prison. I offered protection services to weaker inmates. If you came to prison and you felt like you couldn't protect yourself or protect your commissary or protect your ass, you would come to me and we'd work out an agreement. I wouldn't charge, I would charge maybe 10 bags of coffee every store day, $300 every week, depending on who you are and your circumstances. And nobody will mess with you. And that's just how I win my program. But again, y'all, let me know how y'all feel about this video, about this Chud the Builder dude. And with that, y'all, if y'all want to see the Freaky Freddy videos, I'm going to have that link pinned at the top of the comment section. It's a compilation videos of all Freaky Freddy videos. I'm starting a new show in the fall season. It's a dating game show. For my supporters out there, I got an Amazon wish list that I created. I'm going to have that pinned at the top of the comment section and in the description too. Make sure y'all go over there and check it out. If y'all want to purchase an item for me over there, look out for your big homie, right? It'll be highly appreciated. And I will shout you out in the next video. With that, y'all be safe out there. Ask Jesus to forgive you for all your sins before you go to sleep at night. With that, I'm out.